Well, hey there, pals. I am excited to bring a short, punchy, to the point, but very helpful episode to you today, all about the biggest mistake that I see business owners today making when it comes to doing their keyword research. Yes, I've probably said this is the biggest keyword research mistake before, but that was the biggest mistake then, and this is the biggest mistake now, because as tech evolves, as business changes, as our world changes, right, so do the problems that we face. So I'm not a liar McLiar pants, but this is truly the biggest mistake that I see business owners making right now, today. So let's get into it, y'all. Hey there, fellow entrepreneur. Welcome to Simple SEO and Marketing. Do you want to grow your business with sustainable traffic sources? Have you heard about the power of search engine optimization and you want to take advantage of it to get more traffic, more eyeballs on your business? But when it comes down to it, does SEO feel complicated and hard to implement? Are you tired of wondering what in the heck to do with your website to get more traffic and more leads knocking on your door? What if I could tell you that there was a simple, proven system for using SEO, blogging, and copywriting to get leads from your website, and not just any leads, high converting leads? Hey, I'm Faith Hannon, wife, mama, copywriter, SEO strategist, and barrel racer. And for the last 8 years, I've been figuring out what works and what doesn't work in the world of online marketing to get organic traffic. And now I'm here to share all the things I'm learning in the trenches of SEO, copywriting, and content marketing. How does 300%, 500%, or even 12,000% more traffic in a year sound? What could your business do with that kind of traffic increase? How many more people could you help? So listen in and prepare to take notes. I'm about to drop simple, actionable SEO marketing and copywriting tips, all with a heavy dose of Jesus-loving encouragement. Let's get you more traffic and more leads so you can help more people with your God-given gifts. Now, before you're like, oh my gosh, I've been doing keyword research wrong, pause, take a deep breath. One, I'm excited, happy, clapping for you that you're doing keyword research, because that's the first step, right? You don't know what you don't know till you don't know it, and then you fix it and we do better, right? Same. But I think there's been a lot of miseducation about keyword research, I know there has been, because I have sat through some courses and lots of other things, and I'm like, that's wrong. That's not how you do keyword research. So if you're new here, hi. I am going to do my darndest to make SEO and keyword research and ranking on Google, getting leads from search engines, I'm going to do my darndest to make that easy for you. But in order to do that, sometimes I have to break down some misconceptions that we have, should I say. And there's one course in particular I'm thinking through that I took that I'm not going to name drop because that ain't nice. But the educator in that, she's like, just see what shows up. And when you type things into Google, she's like, just say, see what pops up when you type things into Pinterest. And I get that, because sometimes we just don't even have any clue how people are searching for things, right? We might think that they're calling something navy when really they're calling it dark blue, okay? And if there's, a disconnect between what people are actually searching for and how we are phrasing things, and we're not going to get found how we want to get found and as much as we want to get found, right? We know this. However, there is this giant misconception that all keywords are created equal and that all keyword research is created equal. And that is just not the truth. Okay, because the fact of the matter is, just because a word shows up in keyword research or somebody said something like this one time or on this specific platform does not mean that that keyword translates to your website. And by translates, I mean just because somebody uses a phrase on Instagram to search for something does not mean that that phrase is going to help you get traffic on your website, because the way that people use different platforms varies, right? And so if we're just going to lump keywords into one big bucket and be like, these are my keywords, like a keyword salad, I've heard people say, then you're losing so much potential traffic, because you are assuming that all keywords are created equal, and they're not. Now, let me elaborate on that statement. The statement that Not all keywords are created equal, because that's the biggest mistake I see when business owners are doing keyword research. They assume that all keywords are created equal. So here's what I mean when I say that not all keywords are created equal. Just because something is searched doesn't mean it's searched a lot. Doesn't mean it has a high search volume, okay? And just because something is searched doesn't mean that it's being searched by the right people, okay? When you're doing keyword research, you have to think through where somebody is in their buyer journey at the time that they are searching for something, okay? The other thing is, just because something is searched does not mean that it is searched at the right time. And it doesn't, just because something is searched does not mean that you have a snowball's chance in South Texas to rank for it, okay? If you're like me, I like to go big or go home, y'all. Like, ain't nobody got time to mess around. But if you find a keyword that is searched 600,000 times a month and it has a search difficulty of 98, and you are a baby business owner just getting started, you just got your website up, you don't have a chance. You don't have a snowball's chance in South Texas to rank for that, okay? Because there are bigger brands with more SEO street cred that are going to outrank you. And then if you try to rank for that keyword, you throw all of your effort into ranking for that keyword, you're just going to be casting your pearls before swine, so to speak, in that you're going to be wasting your time and effort and ultimately your money. When in reality, if you would try to create content for a smaller search volume with a less difficult search difficulty, then you're going to actually rank for that. Same piece of content, same great content, but you have to be going for the right keyword and utilizing that keyword correctly if you're going to rank for it. Now, through my work with tons of students and clients, I've figured out a formula to, work with what you actually have going on with your email list, with your social media, with your existing audience and your domain authority to help you basically outrank what you should be able to rank for with a keyword. And that is a whole art and a whole science that I teach my students inside of Simple SEO Framework and Group Coaching. I'll teach you right in there, work with you through it. But I realize that not everybody's a place to go through the whole course, to have that group coaching, to need that, one-on-one access. And so I actually just released a new tool called the Keyword Research Kickstart, where in less than an hour, y'all, you're going to be able to sit down and learn exactly how to use Ubersuggest the right way, which Ubersuggest is my favorite tool. I talk about it all the time. But there are still things inside of Ubersuggest that will get you off track, right? Like, you could still fall down the research rabbit hole. You can still get confused. You can still waste time, even with the best tool on the market, if you don't know how to use it. And so with the Keyword Research Kickstart, in an hour or less, I'm going to walk you through how to use the tool, what you actually need to use inside of Ubersuggest, how you need to connect your website to it, and how to get started figuring out your own keyword research strategy so that you can start finding the right keywords that you can realistically rank for. And then you can start creating content that will help you rank for those keywords. So grab that in the show notes. It's a very affordable price. And a little birdie told me that if you've been waiting to purchase a coaching call, there's a discount code for a coaching call on the other side of that purchase. So I'm excited to bring y'all some keyword research tips coming up. So make sure that you grab that Keyword Research Kickstart. It's a whale of a deal for a steal of a price. And I'm excited to help you guys start finding the right keywords for your business so you can start ranking, start reaching your people, and start helping more people with your God-given gifts. Thank you so much for listening in today. Hopefully this episode gave you some really tangible tips for better SEO and marketing to get more leads and more sales from your website. If it did, can I ask you a quick favor? Would you please share this episode with a friend and then just take 10 seconds and go leave a written review on Apple Podcasts? That is the very best way to help more Jesus-loving entrepreneurs scale their businesses so that they can help more people with their gifts and make an even bigger impact for the kingdom of God. And guess what? We now have a Facebook community where we can learn, hang out, and laugh. Go join the Facebook group now. It's linked in the show notes. and all the other things, courses, coaching, and copywriting, can be found at my website, faithhannon.com. Until next time, God bless, and I'll talk to you soon.